Welcome to Finances. I'm glad you're able to find this video. I'm Maddie, and this is part of the sustainability portion of my Silver Award. Let's begin. Here are some terms you should know before we start. Feel free to pause the video at any time and read through them slower if you need to. Okay, so comparison shopping. The practice of comparing the price of products or services from different vendors before buying. For example, maybe some stores sell cereal for $3, but another store sells it for $4. So you could buy it for $3 and save money. 2. A bargain. A thing bought or offered for sale more cheaply than is usual or expected. For example, you can get cereal for 20% off. 3. Estimate. This is a rough calculation or judge of the value, number, quantity, or extent of something. You could say that cereal costs about $4. It may cost less, like $3.50, or more, like $4.30, but it costs about $4. Credit cards are a small plastic card issued by a bank or business, allowing the holder to purchase goods or services on credit. We'll get more into this later, as we will with interest, which is money paid regularly at a particular rate for the use of money lent, or for delaying the repayment of a debt. This is like a fee to borrow money. An essential is something that is absolutely necessary, something that you wouldn't be able to survive without. And no, an iPhone or candy is not an essential. Cost of living. This is the level of prices relating to a range of everyday items. For example, maybe everything in San Francisco is twice as expensive as everything in Indianapolis. A budget is an estimate of income and spending for a set period of time. Budgets are normally based off of your income or how much you earn from your job. So if you only earn so much money, you could only spend so much money. Here is an example of comparison shopping. Which is the better bargain? 2 pounds of bananas for $1 or 3 pounds of bananas for $2? To find the answer, divide the cost by the amount to find the price per unit. In this case, it would be dollars per pound. So, for the first one, $1 divided by 2 equals 50 cents per pound. And for the second one, $2 divided by 3 pounds equals 67 cents per pound. Therefore, 2 pounds of bananas for $1 is the cheaper option. Besides price, you also need to compare quality. If something is priced less, but the quality is not good, then the saying, "you get what you pay for," may apply. Unless you have someone that can give you advice, you need to make your own decisions if the item with lesser quality is a better deal than the item at a higher price. For example, if 2 shirts are priced at $20 and $10, but the $10 shirt shrinks and falls apart, then the $10 shirt may actually be worthless. Here's an example of good versus bad quality. The green beans in the picture you see only cost 30 cents, but the plants are unhealthy and the beans are not very delicious. However, the yellow beans are sweet and crispy, but the price is $1.79, almost $1.50 more than the green beans. But they would be a better purchase because the bean is of better quality. Okay, credit cards. Credit cards, like I said before, are plastic cards issued by a bank or other business, allowing the holder of the card to purchase goods and services without using cash, also called buying on credit. They allow you to purchase things that you may not currently have the money to buy. When you use a credit card, the credit company that issued the credit card pays the store. Later, you will get a bill in the mail from your credit card company for the amount you purchased. At that time, you can either pay the bill in full or only pay a minimum amount and wait till later to finish paying. If you wait till later, you will owe the credit card company interest on the amount that you do not pay. An example of this is that you are at Nob Hill with your mom and you see a giant bag of Twix that you want to buy. She says, "Yeah, you can buy the Twix, but you'll have to pay me back later." Her mom is the credit card company. She pays the store, and then when you get home, she requests the money from you. But what if you don't have $5? She might say, "Okay, you can give me $3 now, but next time, instead of giving me $2 to make 5, you can give me another 3 to make 6 because I'm having to wait so long to get the rest of my money back." Unfortunately, a lot of things can go wrong with credit cards. For example, if you make a late payment, then you have to pay a fee. If you overcharge your credit card, you will likely have to pay a fee. If you don't read the fine print when you get your credit card, you might have to end up paying a fee because you didn't know the policy. Credit cards are too easy. There's no physical cash that you can see. So you can disconnect when you swipe the card. It may not seem like you're giving money, but you are. Because of this, you may buy things you don't need, and you will run out of money. Here's an example of interest. You bought an iPhone on your credit card for $100. It's an old iPhone. The interest rate on your credit card is 20%. The first bill you'll get in the mail will be for $100, the price of the phone. But maybe you don't have $100 on you, so you only pay $50. The second bill will be $60, which is the $50 left over plus 20% interest of 50, which equals 10. But you only pay half again. On your third bill, the cost will be $36. That will be the $30 left over plus 20% interest of the $30, which equals 6. This time, you'll pay the bill in full, the whole $36. But over time, you paid an extra $16 for a phone. This is how interest can add up very quickly. Because imagine that on each of these numbers, 2 zeros were added. That's a lot of money. This is the vicious cycle of credit card debt. In the beginning, you can't pay off your bill in full, so you pay the minimum amount. Then you have to pay more the next month, meaning that you can't pay off your bill in full, so you pay the minimum amount. It grows even more now, and you have to pay more the next month. Because it's so much, you can't pay off your bill in full, so you pay the minimum amount, but then it grows more, so you can't pay it off. And it just keeps going around and around in this circle, and a lot of Americans get caught up in this debt cycle. So kids, be wise with your credit card. Okay, I'm almost done. This is the final activity we did in life school. We're making a budget. So, in order to make your budget, take the hourly wage of your job. You can look one up on Google if you need to. Take the hourly wage, multiply it by 8 hours in a workday, times 5 days a week, times 4 weeks per month, and then you'll have your monthly allowance. Set aside $200 to $250 for food, $150 for water, $75 for electricity, $35 if you want to have a phone, $368 for gas, $164 for car insurance, $328 for health insurance, and $1,800 for rent. Whatever's left over, you could split between fun and savings. If you have a roommate, you could cut your water, electricity, and rent in half. If you don't have enough money, consider not having a car, as this will cut the costs of gas and car insurance. See if you can balance your budget for a month with different jobs. Try looking up hourly wages for architects, waitresses, waiters, veterinarians, lawyers, whatever you want when you grow up. Have fun with it too. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and share with your friends so that my project can help people in our community. Thank you so much again for watching. Have a nice day.